What was a moment you've seen where the real world hit a spoiled rich kid? I went to a very expensive private elementary school. A friend of mine grew up very wealthy, her father a surgeon and mother a stay-at-home wife. They were very controlling of her and quite honestly, a little scary. They sheltered her to the extreme and she frequently repeated insane things they said verbatim because that was all she knew. She would often say that her parents told her that she was useless and without them she would be nothing, how she can only have the nice things she is because of them, essentially making this poor girl feel worthless despite having things other kids her age could not afford. If she was told to clean her room but left an item out upon her parents' inspection, they would throw the item out, no matter what it was. Once it was something very sentimental to her and when she told me and I expressed sympathy, she said, "Oh no, it's okay, it's my fault." If I told my children to clean their rooms but they didn't and had their friends come over, their friends would go home and tell their parents about how much of a slob my family is and that can't happen. This was her concern at 10 years old. When it came time for college, they sent her to an expensive, hard to get into school and told her that her sole purpose there was to find a husband, specifically a doctor or an engineer, to keep her as a stay-at-home wife. She flat out told me this was her only purpose, which broke my heart because she is a smart person who was able to get into said school to begin with and her parents should have been encouraging different goals for her. Well, she found a boyfriend but at the end of her 4 years of undergrad, he turned out to be a cheating, abusive, narcissistic douchebag. The narcissistic douchebag part was obvious to me from the get-go but she had no idea what a healthy relationship looked like, however the abuse came a little later and gradually increased in severity. Over time. So instead of going straight to marriage, which disappointed her parents and they kicked her out of the house, she suddenly had to become solely independent, find a job and an apartment and is doing well for herself. She's a totally different person now and has come a really long way.